Breaking New Grounds, and this show consists of people that have been through obstacles and now are successful in their role that they're doing now. Now today we have Randy Jones in here, and he is an actor, writer, singer, rap artist. That's actually what he started off with, and a cameraman. We're going to get into a little bit about what it is that Randy, some of the shows and sitcoms that he has acted in. Randy,
I'm also a director. Sorry, I direct my own stuff, y'all. I forgot she didn't put that in, but that's okay. I don't brag, but I just like to let everyone know I direct.
Absolutely. And that directing is part of this new transition in this road that you're on?
Yes. Well, actually, not to sound funny, directing your own stuff saves you money. Directors, they charge a lot, I mean, it's worth it, but, if you could direct your own, if you God gifted with your talent of being a director and direct your own stuff, I'll say by all means necessary, go for it.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the shows that you've acted in, or movies?
Well, I started in a lot of independent film. Actually, last year I was in an independent movie that came out on DVD and Amazon.com called The Instant Messenger. I play a professor in college, directed by Felix Pina. And I'm also starring in another movie, independent, DVD called Is This Love, directed by a good friend of mine, Sheree Vaughn. She's also a radio talk show host as well. Actually a talk show host, and she gave me a little part in her film, her film. Show a lot of love. Thank you, Sheree. Love you. I've done a lot of background, done some background stuff. I started off really far from the acting with background. I kind of got my foot wet in background studying. I've done a couple of movies, such as American Gangster, I Pronounce You Chuck and Larry with Adam Sandler and Kevin James. Just in Spider-Man 3, the last one that came out, the new Spider-Man, the last one that came out. I can't, the list goes on. I've starred in TV shows such as Law and Order, Blue Bloods, a couple other shows. It's like my resume is almost like a mile long. I started a lot of things. And also commercials. Like I said earlier, I have done a commercial. It's called, you can probably catch it on YouTube, okay? It's called the NFL Great Seats. I'm actually sitting on an airplane, and I'm in front of Greg Jennings. Some of y'all may know him. He's from the, I don't know too much about sports, but I believe he played back in the days he was a baseball player, football player. And I was in a certain scene sitting back on the couch, on the chair and everything. And they had me a little, guest appearance. They needed somebody tall, kind of 6'3", 6'2", that pretty much fit my description. So they had me in that. It was kind of good, encouraging. People seeing it, and they still playing it on TV. So I kind of got my foot in a couple of things. Never did radio before like this, so this is actually a blessing. So if I sound too excited, y'all, please excuse me because I'm on the radio. It is, I'm sorry. Let me behave myself. I'm in Harlem. Let me behave myself.
So you did also play in some movies like American Gangster.
Yeah, I did a little background with that. I was actually, that's how I started, as background. I didn't really do no acting. I mean, I did act as far as what they said, the extra. I was in a certain scene, the scene where I was in, you probably can't see it, but I seen it, a couple people I know saw it. It's a scene where Denzel Washington shoots the guy in the head and everybody's running. Then his brothers is looking from the restaurant, and straight across you see a guy and a girl running together, a boy-headed guy and a girl running together. And that's me. I'm dressed like the 1960s. I had fun that day. It was enjoyable. I really had fun. I mean, my goodness, being around a cast of black folks is like, felt like I was doing a remake of Coolie High, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was a blessing. Denzel was a good guy. The guy, Elba Idris, got a chance to shake his hand. He's a real nice guy. Frank Lucas actually was on the set, shook his hand. It was a great time. I really loved it. It was a blessing.
And I was just going to ask you, how is Denzel Washington in person?
Well, as far as when I see him, he's about business, okay? I can't say to you that I met him, like, oh, my man, what's up? Like, he knows me because he don't know me, I don't know him. But, as far as working with him, doing the background, he's about business, okay? He's real professional. He's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Denzel's a real nice guy. Real humble, real nice guy. But he's about business. He's about, look, when it's time for me to get on set, I do my thing, and bam, I get off, okay? Want to talk to me? Talk to me either before I start shooting or after I shoot. You know, but he's a real nice guy. T.I. was there, shook his hands, a real nice guy. But Denzel, he's cool. He's cool. And he's in New York. I'm not burning, you know. He's cool.
So did you get any pointers? Is there any things that you can say that being in the presence of Denzel, I learned that this is what
Well,
the business will consist of?
all I can say is this. When I was around him, and I was encouraged because there was a scene that he had to walk up to the director, this is Ridley Scott, I believe, and he kind of walked right by me. You know, I was just, you know, the extra with someone else, and he just walked by me. I ain't say nothing to him. I was just, when I'm working on set, I don't care who you are, you can be a president of the United States of America, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my job. Unless one of them was to stop me and say something to me or ask me something, then fine, that's another story. But I'm working, you know, Denzel or not. You know, but far as what I saw with him, what I learned from him is like, you know, take this more serious. As serious I'm taking it, it's just how can I put it? It's just an upscale, a notch up. Take it more serious. Okay, that's just what I can, you know, get for him. I'd like to hire him one day. Down the road, my budget's not fitting, but one day I would love to hire him to work with me. Oh yes, it's my plan.
Definitely. So you said that you got from him to take that serious, and it's amazing that sometimes we have to go outside for someone to take that serious, take our own dreams serious.
Yes.
This is a long dream of yours to
Yes.
be in this business.
Exactly.
You went through so many stumbling blocks.
Yes.
And one bam, he comes and he gives you this initiative or this new spark of feeling to make you say, you know what, I need to believe in me and my
Yes.
dream and take my dream serious.
Well, let me tell you this. And I'm not starstruck, because I meet stars all the time. I see them, I work along with them and everything, you know, but when I saw him on set, and this topic is not for change for Randy Jones or Denzel, so I don't want nobody thinking the wrong thing. When I saw him on the set, while I was doing the background, it inspired me and encouraged me a lot that now I'm pretty much going a little further in what I'm doing. Now I'm pretty much going a lot further. I got a chance to watch him. I'm not saying I'm looking at him like, oh man, that's Denzel. Whoa, you know, I'm not like that. Maybe the ladies, but you know, he's a regular guy like myself. You know, he just got a lot more experience, a lot more popularity. You know, but from what I saw, it encouraged me a lot. It encouraged me. In actuality, I can say it's almost like a blessing. I was saying in disguise. I was saying, you see where he's at right there? That's where you'll be at. Not to say to be like him, because there can only be one Denzel. There can't be, there's only going to be one, okay?
Yes.
One Denzel. The ladies will tell you that, but it just encouraged me, because, when I work around him or work around people like, stars like that, I work. I do my job. The director tell me what to do with the other extras, the other actors. I just do my job. I don't get close up on him and all that stuff. I'm just, okay, he's there. It's a blessing. Hey, let me just do what I got to do so I can get out of here.
So what is like, if someone, because Charles come to you and say, that's my dream. My dream is to become an actor, a singer, even a cameraman. What would you encourage them? What would be your words to them? What, set of rules would you give them?
I would tell them, first of all, I'm not trying to be religious, have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your dreams. Pursue your dreams. Do what you got to do, okay? Don't quit school, okay? Education comes in many forms, Continue education, because even in the business, you're going to be educated and learning things, okay? And I say go for it. Reach your potential. You can make it. In fact, I look at it like this. You already achieved your goal. You just reaching to get there. As soon as you start in the business, and that's with anything, you could want to be a doctor, a lawyer, achieve your goals, okay? A lot of times on the road of doing entertainment, people get discouraged. I was saying one time to myself, this is a revelation that came to me one time. I was saying, something, you hear people that say this all the time. You could be anything you want to be. You want to be a doctor? Okay, good. Go to school, get your degree, become a doctor. Want to be a teacher? Good. Go to school, get your degree. Want to be a lawyer? Good. Go to school, get your degree. Okay. But it's like, I want to be an entertainer, I want to be a dancer, I want to be a singer. Okay, that's good, but have something to fall back on. But then again, when you say you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, nobody ever say, well, have something to fall back on. When it comes to the entertainment world, they say have something to fall back on. I'll tell you this, I'm going to give you an example, okay? You can achieve your goals. Go for it. I encourage you. You go for it. You don't give up. You're going to make it. You already made it. Just continue. Don't give up, okay? And you will be successful. Again, you are successful. Now you're going to see where you're going.
You know, that's a great point that you picked up, that you mentioned. And I just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
You know, when you started, going through your obstacles, I'm almost sure that you had people around you that you have a different support system now.
Yes, yes.
And just, you know, talk about that. How, you know, what made you step from one realm of people and get into this new support system of, you know, that's
learning from my mistakes. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a startup. I'm like this. I like to go higher. I don't like staying at the same level. It's just like you got people in a city, or you could be in a Caucasian neighborhood. It's not just in the city. And you got guys that sit on the, sit outside in the park, hang out, do whatever they're doing, pants hanging down, whatever. I ain't judging nobody. And it's like you do that all the time, continually. There's no change, okay? There's no growth. Without a vision, the people perish, you know. What made me want to go further is the fact that I kept on going places. I kept on achieving and trying my best to get somewhere, and I kept running into positive people. So I began to realize, you know something? I'm not getting nowhere with that old crowd. So, you know, I'm coming into a brand new crowd. So this brand new crowd is the future. The old crowd is the past. I don't have nothing against y'all of the past. I love y'all, forgive y'all, and move on. But let me get where I have to get to, okay? Let me get to the promise that God has blessed me with to get to, okay? Afterwards, if you're still there, I would love it will come back to come get you if you want to go. You see? So that will kind of make me change. I mean, I'm working on, like I said, different shows, different comedies. I'm working with a great cast of people. I have a writer. Her name is Jenna Davis. She's a great writer, a good person.